General Hospital spoilers for the next 2 weeks, from February 24th to March 7th, reveal that Natalya is ready to reveal new evidence that could completely change the dynamics in Port Charles. These are not just simple pieces of information, but ones that could expose long-hidden secrets, shaking relationships and creating a wave of new conflict. She knows that what she's about to disclose will not only affect one individual, but could have a significant impact on a chain of events taking place in the shadows. And this time, Natalya can no longer remain silent. The new story surrounding the mysteries of Sunny's health and Sasha's pregnancy has become the center of attention. But more concerning is the fact that this information has reached Sidwell, and that can only lead to a dangerous outcome. Sidwell is not someone who just sits back and watches, he is a man of action, and he knows how to use information to his advantage. If Sunny is indeed facing health problems, this is the perfect opportunity for Sidwell to strike and completely weaken the mafia boss's position in Port Charles. Sunny has faced many enemies, but this time, the threat from Sidwell is of an entirely different nature. Sidwell is not merely someone seeking power, he is a strategist, someone who knows how to wait for the right moment to act. If Sunny's health really is in jeopardy, Sidwell can use this to undermine the loyalty of those around him. He can sow doubt, causing Sunny's most loyal followers to start wavering, creating a gap that he can easily manipulate. But it's not just Sunny who is in Sidwell's sights, Sasha is as well. Sidwell knows about her pregnancy, and that makes her a key player in his game. For someone like Sidwell, nothing is off limits, and he could easily use this information to force or manipulate Sasha to his benefit. He might use it to threaten those who care about her, or worse, he could turn her into prey, putting her in a situation with no way out. Natalya understands what Sidwell is capable of, and she knows she has to act before it's too late. If she stays silent, Sasha could become the next victim in his plan. If she doesn't speak up, Sunny could be taken down by Sidwell without realizing it. She cannot let that happen, and this time, she is determined to stand up against the forces threatening those around her. But Natalya also knows that revealing the truth is not simple. Sidwell is not easily defeated, and if he realizes she's trying to thwart his plan, she could become the next target. The evidence she holds could turn the tide, but only if she knows how to use it wisely. The new developments in Sidwell's actions are being confirmed as he prepares to deploy a new attack plan. Everything is being arranged with purpose, and Sidwell will not stop until he achieves his goal. If Sunny doesn't recognize the threat in time, he could lose everything he's built over the years. If Sasha isn't protected, she could become a pawn in Sidwell's dangerous game. But the most important question is, can Natalya reveal the truth in time to stop all of this before it's too late? Or will she be swept into the whirlwind of increasingly complex conspiracies? Nina and Carly are preparing to set a sophisticated trap for Drew, and this time, they know they cannot afford any mistakes. Though they were once sworn enemies, the current circumstances have forced these two strong women to form an alliance, at least temporarily. Both have their own reasons for wanting to control Drew, and if they succeed, everything could completely change the power dynamics in Port Charles. But what they didn't anticipate is that Drew is not so easily manipulated, and this new adjustment is setting up an unrelenting battle. Drew is starting to notice that something isn't right. The warning signs are becoming clearer as Carly and Nina's actions grow increasingly unpredictable. He's been through too many upheavals not to recognize when someone is trying to manipulate him. With his sharp intuition, he feels like he's being watched, placed in a situation where every choice could lead to unforeseen consequences. Initially, Drew might have thought Carly still had some loyalty to him after everything they went through together. But the more time passes, the more he realizes that Carly might be playing a much bigger game, one that she is willing to gamble on to ensure that she remains in control of the situation. As for Nina, she's never been someone Drew trusted completely, and now he knows that if anyone is quietly trying to take him down, it's Nina, one of the most motivated people. Drew has no doubt now, he is the target of a conspiracy. But the biggest question is, what do they want from him? Is this a plan to completely remove him from the power struggle in Port Charles, or are Carly and Nina planning to use him as a pawn to achieve their own goals? And most importantly, if he falls into this trap, Is there any way out? The new adjustments in the power struggle have made Drew realize that he's facing an inevitable confrontation. He can't remain neutral anymore. He either has to fight to protect his position, or he will be overthrown without the chance to retaliate. But the question is, if he chooses to directly confront Carly and Nina, what consequences will he face? Meanwhile, Carly and Nina believe they can control Drew with their tactics, but they may have underestimated his sharpness and survival instincts. Drew is not someone who can be easily cornered, and if they're not careful, their plan could backfire in ways they can't foresee. This story is no longer just about power or control. It has become a psychological battle, where everyone has to carefully plan their moves to avoid becoming a victim of the very game they are playing. As tensions rise, and secrets are exposed, no one can predict who will come out on top. But one thing is certain, once the plan is confirmed, there will be no turning back. And as the conspiracy unfolds, disaster may be unavoidable. Brennan is carrying out a perfect plan to frame the person who killed Cyrus, and this time, he not only wants to clear Jocelyn's name but also wants to take advantage of this opportunity to fulfill his own agenda. For him, protecting Jocelyn is not just an obligation, it's also a way to solidify his power, control the situation, and manipulate others to his will. The plan to clear Jocelyn's name is being carried out meticulously, ensuring that she will never get caught up in legal trouble. But this also means someone else will have to take the fall. Meanwhile, the tension is mounting as a new feature in the investigation reveals a major shock slowly coming to light. Fake evidence is starting to emerge, all pointing to one person, Jason. Brennan has arranged everything perfectly, ensuring that the police will see Jason as an undeniable murderer. But what makes his plan even more dangerous is that he's controlling everything from the shadows, making it impossible for anyone to suspect him. Jason has never been someone who can be easily manipulated, but this time, he's being pushed into a situation with no way out. As the evidence against him mounts, Jason realizes that someone is deliberately setting everything up to force him to confess. He can't let this happen, but if he doesn't act fast, he could end up in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Just then, Anna and Jordan begin a special investigation, and this could be the game changer. They understand that this case has too many holes, and if Jason really is Cyrus's killer, things wouldn't have gone so smoothly. They suspect someone is manipulating the investigation, and if they can find the person behind it, the truth could be exposed before it's too late. This investigation isn't just a normal task. It's a real battle between justice and the dark forces trying to control Port Charles. Brennan may think he's created a perfect plan, but Anna and Jordan are not easily fooled. They start to go over the case, looking for any small traces that might prove Jason was set up. But the closer they get to the truth, the more dangerous things become. Brennan can't let them uncover what he's hiding, and if Anna and Jordan aren't careful, they might become the next targets in his silencing plan. This story isn't just about finding Cyrus's killer, it's about survival, about the conspiracies happening in the shadows, and about those willing to do anything to protect their secrets. Jason can fight the charges, but what can he do when everything is stacked against him? And can Anna and Jordan expose the truth before it's too late, or will they be caught in a dangerous storm with no way out? One thing is certain, Port Charles is about to witness one of the craziest storylines ever. As secrets are revealed, and the people in the shadows start to surface, no one will be safe. And when the battle between Jason, Anna, Jordan, and Brennan erupts, Port Charles will never be the same again. Cody and Molly seem to be gradually entering a new romance, and this time, everything is unfolding in ways no one could have predicted. After experiencing pain, tough decisions, and inevitable changes in life, Molly is searching for something new, a person who can make her feel alive again, a connection that can help her move forward after the heartbreak of the past. And that has led her to Cody. But if it were just a typical romantic relationship, this story wouldn't have become so complicated. When TJ decides to leave Port Charles, it opens up a void in Molly's life, a void she isn't sure she can easily fill. She once thought she would have a stable future with TJ, that they would build a family together, but things didn't go according to plan. And just when she's searching for answers, Cody arrives like a breath of fresh air, someone who makes her feel freer and more comfortable than ever before. But the real twist comes when rumors start circulating that Molly might be pregnant with Cody's child. This isn't just a huge shock to her, it's also a turning point that makes the storyline of Molly's journey into motherhood all the more dramatic. She never imagined she'd have a child under these circumstances, when she wasn't completely ready, still dealing with the consequences of her past, and most importantly, when the father of the child isn't the person she once thought she'd build a family with. But if this turns out to be true, it will be one of the biggest twists in Molly's life. She won't only have to face the fact that her life is heading in a completely new direction, but also the reactions from her family, her friends, and especially TJ, who will likely be shocked to learn that, after leaving, Molly has started a new life and might soon be a mother. This sets the stage for one of the biggest adjustments in Molly's life. If she truly is pregnant, it's not just about her becoming a mother, it's about making the biggest decision of her life. Can she move forward with Cody and build a family with him? Can she let go of her past with TJ and accept that her life has changed forever? Or will she feel torn between two worlds, one where she had a clear plan with TJ, and one where everything is unfolding in a way she never imagined? This story is not just about love or betrayal, it's about change, about accepting the unpredictable twists life throws at you, and about a woman facing choices that could alter her entire future. As Molly tries to figure out the right path, as Cody faces the reality that he may soon become a father, and as TJ might return to confront an undeniable truth, Port Charles will witness an emotional, dramatic storyline full of unexpected twists. Chase reveals a major secret, and this time, it's not just a simple confession but a shock that could shake the entire Quartermaine family. When Joe's true identity is revealed, that the boy is Brooke Lynn's son, Port Charles seems to freeze for a moment before the truth explodes. This is a secret Lois has tried to keep hidden for years, a secret that, if exposed, would change Brooke Lynn's life completely. Brooke Lynn never imagined that this truth would come to light in this way, especially not through Chase. She had tried to move on, burying the past, but now, everything she's tried to keep hidden is coming back, and there's no way to escape. But she's not the only one feeling the pressure. Lois is now facing an intense new panic, realizing that her control over this secret has been entirely lost. Lois has kept this secret for many years, doing everything she could to protect Brooke Lynn from a truth she believed her daughter didn't need to know. But now, with everything exposed, she can no longer hide anything. She knows that once this secret is revealed, Brooke Lynn will confront her, demanding an explanation for why she kept the truth about her son hidden for all this time. And worst of all, Brooke Lynn might feel betrayed in ways Lois never anticipated. But Lois isn't the only one reacting strongly to the truth. Tracy and Ned are also caught in a whirlwind of chaos. Tracy is not someone who accepts change easily, and she knows that having a secret grandson could completely change everything. If Gio truly is Brooke Lynn's son, it means the Quartermaine family legacy now has an additional member, someone Tracy never accounted for in her plans. Ned, on the other hand, can't believe that Brooke Lynn kept this secret from him. He knows his daughter can be impulsive and make unpredictable choices, but hiding the fact that she had a child is beyond his comprehension. He feels betrayed, not only by Brooke Lynn but by Lois as well, who decided to keep this from anyone. The real adjustment is rising as everyone is caught up in the whirlwind of truth. Can Brooke Lynn accept that her son was always there and she never knew? Can Lois explain why she did what she thought was best for her daughter? And most importantly, can Tracy and Ned hold their ground when this truth starts affecting their power and position in the Quartermaine family? The story of controlling the truth is not just about hiding or revealing secrets, it's also about the consequences that follow. As Tracy and Ned begin to take drastic measures to control the situation, everything starts spiraling out of control. Tracy may try to steer things in her favor, while Ned will look for ways to ensure Brooke Lynn doesn't make decisions that could affect her future, and Joe's. But can any of them truly control what happens next? When a secret is revealed, it can't be hidden again. And as everyone tries to protect themselves in their own way, one thing is certain: Port Charles is about to witness one of the most intense family confrontations ever. Finally, Trina and Kai can no longer resist the intense attraction between them, and the moment they sleep together marks a significant turning point in their passionate relationship. This isn't just a physical connection, it's a clear affirmation that they are entering a completely new phase, a journey filled with emotions, complications, and unforeseen events. Trina, after the pain and turmoil of her past, has found in Kai a new energy, an irresistible allure. She once thought she could control her emotions, that she could keep everything in check, but with Kai, all boundaries have been blurred. He has sparked a fire in her that she's never felt before, and now that they've crossed into this new stage, Trina knows there's no turning back. Kai, on the other hand, is not only captivated by Trina's charm but also feels as though she is a missing piece he never knew he needed. Their relationship goes beyond simple attraction. It carries a deep connection, a new obsession neither of them has experienced with anyone else before. But this fervor is also putting them in a more complicated position than ever before. The complications start to arise when they realize that things are changing in ways they can't control. Trina begins to worry about what this might bring to her life. Is she letting her emotions overshadow her rationality? Is she stepping into a relationship she's not yet ready to face the consequences of? And most importantly, is she placing too much trust in Kai, someone she doesn't fully understand yet? Kai also can't ignore the thoughts that are weighing on him. He doesn't want this relationship to just be a passing fling, but he knows that committing to Trina means facing many challenges. Trina is unlike anyone he's known before, she's strong, smart, and passionate. But that also makes him anxious about whether he can live up to her expectations. Their love story is becoming hotter than ever, but it's also full of hidden dangers. As they fall deeper into each other, as their new obsession grows, Trina and Kai will have to face the reality that things may not be as simple as they thought. This change will not only affect them, but it could also bring about other complications. Can Spencer stand by when he knows Trina has fully moved on with Kai? Will Jocelyn support Trina, or will she ask questions Trina doesn't want to face? And most importantly, can Trina and Kai maintain their relationship without letting it be destroyed by outside forces? One thing is certain, Trina and Kai are embarking on a journey full of passion and obsession, but can it last long-term, or will it be a fiery storm before everything falls apart? Stay tuned to General Hospital to witness the next chapters of this intense love story.